Did you know that every person gives away dozens of clues when they're lying? From subtle facial expressions to changes in their voice, these clues are everywhere if you know what to look for. In this video, I'll reveal 7 scientifically proven signs to spot lies like a pro. Whether it's at work, in relationships, or just casual conversations, these tips will change the way you see the world. Ready? Let's dive in. We've all experienced that sinking feeling when we suspect someone isn't telling us the truth. The reality is, spotting a lie isn't about mind reading, it's about observation. According to behavioral experts, our bodies often betray our words, revealing the truth through microcues. Today, I'll guide you through 7 telltale signs that someone might be lying. Each one is based on solid research and real-world psychology, so you can start applying them immediately. Let's start with one of the most common misconceptions: eye contact. It's often said that liars avoid eye contact, but that's only partially true. While some people may look away out of guilt or discomfort, others might try too hard, locking their gaze in an attempt to appear honest. The key here is recognizing what's natural. Pay attention to shifts in their normal behavior. For example, if someone who usually maintains steady eye contact suddenly starts darting their eyes or staring excessively, it might be a red flag. But remember, context matters. Don't judge eye behavior in isolation. Next, let's talk about microexpressions, those split-second facial expressions that reveal someone's true emotions before they can hide them. Microexpressions are fascinating because they're completely involuntary. Imagine someone claiming they're thrilled about a decision, but their face briefly shows a flicker of anger or disappointment. This mismatch between their expression and their words is a powerful clue. To spot microexpressions, you need to focus. Watch closely, especially during emotional conversations or when a person feels pressured. Body language speaks volumes, and defensive behaviors are common in people who are lying. When someone feels the need to protect themselves, they might unconsciously cross their arms, hunch their shoulders, or create a physical barrier, like holding a bag or coffee cup in front of their chest. Another sign is leaning away, as if they're trying to physically distance themselves from the situation. Picture this: if you confront someone about missing money, and they cross their arms, lean back, and avoid your gaze, they might be hiding something, or at the very least, feeling defensive. Our voices are deeply connected to our emotions, and when someone lies, their stress levels can manifest in subtle vocal changes. This might include their pitch rising slightly or their tone sounding strained or unnatural. For instance, imagine asking someone if they completed an important task, and their reply sounds unusually high-pitched or rushed. It's a good idea to probe further. But don't forget, emotions like nervousness can also affect the voice, so this sign works best when paired with other cues. Overloading a story with unnecessary details is a classic tactic used by liars to sound believable. While truth-tellers stick to the essentials, liars often embellish to fill the silence or distract from the lie. For example, instead of simply saying, "I didn't take the file," a liar might go on about where they were, who they were with, and what they had for lunch that day. These details might seem overly rehearsed or completely irrelevant to the question. The trick is to notice when their story feels unnatural or overly elaborate. Stress from lying often triggers 2 opposite behaviors: excessive fidgeting or complete stillness. Fidgeting might include tapping fingers, playing with hair, or shifting in their seat, as the body tries to release nervous energy. On the other hand, some liars will go to the opposite extreme, sitting unnaturally still in an attempt to appear composed. For example, if someone freezes like a statue when asked a direct question, it might indicate they're overthinking their response. Finally, lying takes mental effort, and this extra processing time can result in speech hesitations, long pauses, or even repeated phrases. A common example is someone stammering or saying or excessively when answering a simple question. They may also rephrase their statement multiple times, as if they're trying to buy time to think of a believable story. Watch for this kind of hesitation, especially when paired with other signs, like avoiding eye contact or defensive body language. Let's quickly recap the 7 signs of lying: inconsistent eye contact, too much or too little; microexpressions, those fleeting moments of truth on their face; defensive body language, crossing arms, leaning away, or creating barriers; voice pitch changes, rising tone or strained speech; too much detail; stories that feel rehearsed or overly elaborate; fidgeting or stillness; unnatural movement patterns; and speech hesitation, stammers, pauses, or repeated phrases. Remember, spotting one sign doesn't mean someone is lying. It's about noticing patterns and clusters of behaviors. Now that you've learned these signs, how will you use them? Share your thoughts or any experiences catching lies in the comments below. If this video opened your eyes, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more fascinating insights into human behavior. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.